For today's Mental Health Minute, I wanted to share some interesting information from the book Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise in the Brain by John L. Rady, MD, with Eric Hagerman. Fighting our instincts. The stress response is elegantly adaptive behavior, but because it doesn't get you very far in today's world, there's no outlet for all that energy buildup. You have to make a conscious effort to initiate the physical component of fight or flight. The human body is built for regular physical activity, but how much? In a 2002 article in the Journal of Applied Physiology, researchers studied this very question by looking at our ancestors' patterns of physical activity, which they call the Paleolithic rhythm. From the time Homo sapiens emerged 2 million years ago until the agricultural revolution 10,000 years ago, everyone was a hunter-gatherer, and life was marked by periods of intense physical activity followed by days of rest. By calculating how much our forebears exercised and comparing it to figures from today, it's easy to see where the problem lies. Our average energy expenditure per unit of body mass is less than 38% of our Stone Age ancestors. And I think it's fair to say that our calorie intake has increased quite a bit. The kicker is that even if we followed the most demanding government regulations for exercise and logged 30 minutes of physical activity every day, we'd still be at less than half the energy expenditure for which our genes are encoded. Paleolithic man had to walk 5 to 10 miles on average a day just to be able to eat. Today we don't have to expend much energy to find food, and we certainly don't have to use our brains to figure out how to get our next meal. This situation has come about only in the past century or so, but it takes tens of thousands of years for our biology to evolve. There's a mismatch between our lifestyle and our genes. Human genes are thrifty by nature, so we end up stockpiling calories while we're sitting at our desks. In the context of stress, the modern paradox may be that there is no more hardship, just more news, and too much of it. The 24/7 streaming torrent of tragedy and demands flashing at us from an array of digital displays keeps the amygdala flying. The negative and the hectic and the hopeless heap up on stress, but we figure we can handle it because we always have, up to a point. Then we just want to relax and take a break, so we grab a drink and plop down in front of the TV or go sit on a beach somewhere. It's no wonder that obesity has doubled in the past 20 years. Our lifestyle today is both more stressful and more sedentary. I think this is a good illustration of how we're not evolved to be still, right? We're evolved to move. That's historically what our bodies were designed to do, just to survive, just at a base level, right down to not just movement for physical health, but to manage our hormones and to manage our fight or flight responses and to manage our stress levels. Exercise is hands down the best stress management tool you can have. Not everybody can go run a mile. I hate running. I'm horrible at running. I have bad joints and it gets bad. But I do yoga all the time. There's lots of different types of yoga you can do. You can do very low impact yoga. You can also do very vigorous, very quick, very challenging yoga. If you really can't do much else, you can stand here and move your arm in a circle. The fact is, some movement is better than none. And any increase, if you're very sedentary and you don't move very much, is going to do something positive for your mental health.